Hey, it's Tammy Stanley. The other day I was traveling on an airplane, which, by the way, is not an unusual event for me. And I was reading a magazine on business that I picked up at my CPA's office. I read through the whole magazine, but only one thing really stood out for me, and it was this quote. There are several keys for achieving one success after another, but the first foundation is an unshakable commitment to personal development. No one is born knowing how to live well. No one is born knowing how to talk, or walk, or balance a checkbook. But we have the ability to learn. Well, in this short video, I hope to expand your horizons by convincing you to always keep learning. When I was running a direct sales business, I discovered that nothing increased my profits more effectively than education. By continually increasing my knowledge, I increased my awareness, my skills, my business, and even my sense of contentment. Attending meetings and training events was one way I dramatically increased my knowledge. Another way I increased my awareness and know-how was through experience. By applying what I learned even more. I also experienced incredible results when I hired a personal coach and took part in coaching programs. But another way that I have always kept that educational torch burning is through reading. Now, if you are a direct seller, I want to suggest that you get the new book, Direct Selling Power. One of the best things about this book is that it provides specific advice on running a more effective direct sales business. But it also provides specific advice on developing a healthy mindset. When you get your copy of Direct Selling Power, I highly suggest that you implement it one chapter at a time. Instead of simply sitting down and reading this book, take it one chapter at a time and one suggestion at a time. Implement the suggestions and the ideas within each chapter before moving on to the next chapter. And just so you know, I took my own advice. And I did all the activities suggested in one of the first chapters, Ignite Your Passion and Live with Purpose by Shannon Bruce. In less than 1 hour, I understood and could articulate what truly motivates me. I also gave this motivational core of myself a true name. I identified a purpose. I proclaimed a mission. And I even came up with a life billboard. Sounds intriguing, doesn't it? It is. And I gained all of that by reading one chapter and acting on the suggestions within it. Now, with a clear sense of who I am and what truly motivates and inspires me, I cannot help improving my business. I want you to have that kind of clarity, that kind of vision and confidence. Within this book, you'll also find great solutions for organizing your business, turning new recruits into leaders, building an online presence, improving your recruiting, and growing your business through public speaking, and much, much more. In fact, I think the chapter that I wrote, The Art of Persuasive Selling, is worth far more than the price of the entire book. Now, that may sound like bragging, but let me show you why it isn't. How often have you heard someone in this industry say, "I have more business than I can handle. I'm going to have to quit"? Yeah, you don't hear that, because direct sellers don't quit when their calendars are overbooked. Direct sellers quit when their calendars are empty. Now listen, the vast majority of women today are working, and working women who have children feel incredibly busy, because they are. Now, while it's true that some women are motivated to host a home party to get some of the products free, I believe that a greater number of women resist booking because that is not a strong enough reason to further fill up their calendar. When you read my chapter in Direct Selling Power, you're going to understand how to better sell the idea of booking a show through persuasive suggestions that speak more to the subconscious mind than they do the conscious mind. In other words, you're going to start learning how to sell without appearing to sell, which is incredibly powerful. Now let's say that after implementing that idea, you discover that you're averaging booking 2 parties at every home party instead of just 1, or that you're averaging booking 1 party instead of none. Now you can probably see why, say, just my chapter alone is worth more than the price of the entire book. So, how can you get this book, Direct Selling Power? That's easy. Right now, you can order it from me. And I'm even going to throw in free shipping and a bonus digital download of a teleseminar I had a while back, Turbocharge Your Business with Relentless Focus. Currently, I have less than 150 copies of Direct Selling Power. So you'd better act quickly if you want to get in on this particular offer from me.